Well, hello, Canadian Campaholic here with a video log update. It's been a while since I talked to you guys, and I figured maybe I would give you guys a little bit of an update on how things are going for us this year. As I record this, it is the first week of September, and regardless of what the calendar might say, to me, this is fall. The kids are back to school. All the summer outdoor pools are closed. The stores are filling up with fall and Halloween junk. The days are getting shorter. It's getting cooler at night. And this is really, for any diehard camper, the beginning of what is considered the fall camping season. So I thought I'd take a few moments just to kind of reflect on that and what that means. Fall... You know, when I got really hooked on camping, fall sort of changed because with a tent or a tent trailer, or you could argue even a hybrid, you are starting to get to the end of when you can use it comfortably, at least where we live here in southwestern Ontario. It can start to get very damp. It can start to get kind of windy and cold. And unless you're an absolute diehard camper, it can become less than comfortable in a pop-up or a tent. Hybrid's probably okay as long as you've got a good heating system in there, but I would argue that you're never going to do as well as you can with a travel trailer, which is, of course, what we own. They really come into their element when it comes to fall camping, because if it's very windy, if it's very cold and very rainy, as it can be in fall, then they are awesome for that, because after a long day of being outside, taking hikes, fishing, doing whatever you can to make the best of the season, it is very wonderful. You've heard me say this before, to come to 4 solid walls and a roof that's very well insulated and has a nice amount of heat. It's a little melancholy, though, because it is getting to the end of the season for us. We will camp with our travel trailer until early November. Really, if it starts to snow, at that point, I'm not going to risk towing that travel trailer around. It's just, to me, that's just too risky. And at that point, yeah, it is going to be the end of the season. So when you come to September, you've sort of hit a milestone. So that's why it's a little bittersweet. There are some other advantages, though, that we should talk about as it relates to fall camping. The start is that you don't have that oppressive heat. Although in September, it can still be warm. We're camping this coming weekend. It's probably going to be about 27, 28 degrees Celsius. With the humidity, it'll feel more like 35. But once you start getting into late September, October, you're looking at much shorter days. You're looking at temperatures around 10 to 12 degrees Celsius. At night, it could even get to single digits. So it definitely, the temperature changes. Again, with a travel trailer, because you've got an onboard furnace, if you're hooked up to 110 power, you can plug in a heater as well. It's a very cozy environment, but you don't have that oppressive heat. We had a fantastic summer camping season, but I must admit that at times it was a little difficult to really enjoy the great outdoors when it's like 90 degrees Fahrenheit. You know, it's just sweaty and a little bit uncomfortable. Yes, my travel trailer has an air conditioner, but let's be honest, those of us who truly love camping, we don't go camping to hide out in the trailer. The trailer is a base of operations. It's a place to go at night. But during the day, you want to be outside doing things. But when it's hot like that, that can be a little taxing. So it's nice to get a break from the heat. The other thing that I really love about fall camping is that the crowds are gone. This has been a very, very busy summer. Lots and lots of people camping, which I think is awesome. But the people that will camp now are your true diehard campers, not the people that do it because it's trendy or the people that do it as a passing thing in the summer. We're talking the serious people that are obsessed, like you and I. And it's wonderful to go to our provincial parks, which is our version of a state park. And there's no crowds. It's quieter, it's more peaceful, it's more tranquil. That is absolutely fantastic. You definitely feel like you're more in touch with nature when you don't have oodles and oodles and oodles of people around you. So, fall camping, yeah, mixed feelings. Getting to the end of the season, that's a little sad. But we probably have about 5 more trips left. We added an extra trip recently. And so, yeah, we've got lots more camping to do. I'm here at the travel trailer today at the storage facility. It's been a couple of weeks since we went camping, so I'm going to come and just take a quick look at it. As is typical this time of year, yellow jackets, wasps, they are a problem. People call them bees. It drives me insane. They're not friggin' bees. They're wasps. But at this time of year, they can become problematic. You don't have as much of a risk with nests. I'm not an animal or insect expert, but I understand that at this time of year, any nests that were inhabited by yellow jackets, all the work that was being done for the queen and reproduction and all that, that's all finished. So the yellow jackets that are buzzing around garbage cans and stinging people are basically, predatory insects that had been servicing the hive. I'm not sure if that's the proper term. And now they've got no work to do. So they're just out foraging, and they get pretty aggressive. We were here a couple of weeks ago, and when I hooked up the trailer, I had 4 or 5 of them chasing after me, and I was a little worried that there was a nest. In the spring, it looked like they were trying to make a nest up inside the awning, and I got rid of that quickly. But no, I think it was a hot day. They were just buzzing around the storage facility, and they were getting a little aggressive. So I'm going to be on my guard here while I check the trailer to make sure I don't get stung. I don't really have a major problem with insects, but I flippin' hate yellow jackets. I don't know what purpose they serve, but I cannot wait for the first frost to kill them and get rid of them. Which I guess is another point about fall camping. You don't have quite so many bugs. You don't have the mosquitoes as much. Certainly don't have as many ticks. The creepy crawlies are definitely a bay, which my wife absolutely loves. So anyway, I'm rambling now, so I will wrap this video up. Not sure how many more videos we're going to post this season. There's not really a lot more to talk about. I may do a winterization video for our travel trailer. I've got a video on my channel for winterizing a pop-up camper, so if that's something you're interested in, take a look at my channel. There's a video there. But I've never really done an in-depth video on winterizing a travel trailer, so maybe that's something I will do this year. Anyway, I hope that you are enjoying the transition into fall camping. If this is your first time looking at my videos, please do give this video a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. Happy camping.